Alright. And it looks like we're good. Give the stream a second to update properly. And go ahead and load the game. So, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well on this extremely late Sunday evening or early Monday morning. Schedule cleared up, and I figured I would go ahead and get the next part out. So, I did do a few things off stream, as evidenced by some unfortunate HP values that need a good end visit. So I went back through Mount Zublo and cleared out all of the treasure from it, unlocked Fall, subsequently apprenticed Pico to Fall, and yeah, as you can see, going in with somebody like Fall from level 1 makes a hell of a difference for your health. Not really, but high ski. Hope you're having fun with The Witcher 3. Pico won't be used right now, but he is definitely quite the strong onion. I also went ahead and caught Gar up. And went ahead and switched him to Fall as well. Just pausing it for a while. Okay. Which is why, part of why his defense is so high comparatively. I mean, that is fair, you've been going at it for a few hours. I also went back and bought a Midas Stone and slapped it on Gar because, well, he wasn't outspeeding anybody, and he won't be outspeeding anybody for a long time, so might as well, right? I'll be showing off a couple of things that explains why Gar and Pico got so high leveled compared to the rest of the party so quickly. But I also need to explain why I have a very nice shield and very nice armor. First, let's go hit it in. I didn't want to hit one, because technically it would put me into one of the 2 new towns. So Farpala is the southern port, Junktown is the northern port. And part of the reason why I wanted to get a fair amount of Zenny is this thing. Barbarossa is easily the strongest weapon for Ryu this early. I'm going to go ahead and get the Gigantes for Gar. I don't remember what, well, it's probably a 20-point gain, so we'll go ahead and buy the shotgun shell as well. And one of the monsters drops broadswords, so we had a fair number of those on hand. You can see no particularly noteworthy piece of gear. Titan belt is nice, but not worth an accessory slot outside of you just trying to pump damage high. Case in point. Oh, I could just double up on those. Now, ordinarily I wouldn't bring Gar with me right now, but he is required for certain story beats. So I wanted to go ahead and pump him up a bit. Go ahead and take care of that health penalty. Also, the amount of time I spent was not literally 5 hours. I actually haven't been touching the third save slot for a few reasons. Which I might update it and then preserve it at this point. Restricted, only guild members permitted. That's where... Or rather, that's the path that would lead to the docks in question. But we are not allowed to go there this early. So first... I'll show an interesting little tidbit, as well as the method for how I caught Eco and Gar up. And case in point. So to catch up characters that are drastically underleveled, Vulcan is probably the best enemy this early in the game. I will switch him to some normal armor to get his speed back up slightly. So, once you use fire on Vulcan, it becomes active. It drastically increases the experience it offers, but it also means it's going to start attacking. That's how we learned Lava Burst last stream. That move that Gar just used was Monopolize, which we got from Delonzo, which focuses all the experience in a fight to a single character. Once you hit either 16 or 17 agility, you can get extra turns against Vulcan. So we had Nina use Meditation twice, which makes Ice Blast hit like a truck. And on the off chance that it doesn't outright die to Ice Blast, Ryu can clean up. Okay, it's immune to the Barbarossa, so excuse me. We'll just double tap with Ice Blast. I guess it makes sense. But yeah, you'll just have to learn what enemies are immune to what as you go. And just like that, 900 experience on one character. And we'll see if we can't get the other enemy to spawn. So I happened to get... I was actually just going to test a few things, but I ended up getting some nice loot, so I ended up saving things. And here we go, the second enemy in question. So, Lava Man is special for another reason. We'll go ahead and clear the second one out. I already reshuffled all of the extra skills and gave Ryu Backhand, which basically works like Pokemon's False Swipe. So it can deal... It deals full damage, but will not hit the enemy for its last point of health. Lava Man is unique in that anything fire will heal it, but also empower him. And as the fight goes on, he'll start hitting harder, using more abilities, acting more quickly, all of that. And what's most noteworthy about that is, every time you do it, it ups his experience. Unfortunately, it really isn't feasible to get this to a point where it's profitable right now. He's already outspeeding Nina, who has 25. But if you were to try to speed one character's leveling up, this would be one way. You could immediately catch anybody up or speed through a master if you used enough fire and could reliably kill him after the fact. Case in point, that would have been 200, if that, if I hadn't used the fire abilities. After about 15 fire moves, it's not only extremely powerful, but clocks in at about 64,000 experience. Which, if you funnel that to one person, well, it does the job. Do you want to switch Nina out for Momo? And make sure that everybody has a talisman equipped? I mean, 4 speed's worth more than 2 defense, I think. So the lizard men can potentially drop flame shields. I never did get the wind strike from them, unfortunately, but this was apparently a 1 in 256 chance drop, so that obviously went to Ryu. The other thing was magma armor, which is well beyond anything we should be getting for a very long time. I mean, so is the flame shield, but this is a bit easier to get. It's also really heavy, so it's up to whoever gets it if they want to go for it. The protection versus flame is actually just outright absorption, but does give you weakness to ice, which you can easily offset with the ring of ice we got back from the puzzle tower. But I managed to get 2 of those back to back, so I just went ahead and kept my test data. Welcome, travelers, to Tapa, the village of the Urkin people. This is the Hall of Prayer. We gather here once a day to offer our prayers to God. So, we went out of our way to learn all of Durandal's skills, which admittedly backhand actually could be useful for that false swipe effect. But our God teaches us that we must fight evil wherever we find it. Even now, when there is no evil to be found in the world, we must keep ourselves prepared and strong. If you wish, traveler, you can learn from us what God teaches. I see you are wise and prudent. Very well then, go forth and train that you might be able to partake of God's wisdom. You need to learn backhand, which is a non-lethal ability, and that's the entire stipulation for taking Honduras as a master. Till we meet again, may God be with you. If the Lava Man method was feasible, to do relatively quickly right now, I would go ahead and take him and get him to the second skill. But it isn't, so we're not. Okay then, Gar. You do you, I guess. The patriarch of our people, Sudama, lives above here. Yeah, that's funny. Patriarch is meditating. No one is allowed to enter. Yeah, I don't think there'd be a problem. Patriarch is in meditation. I'm sure he'd be willing to see you, Guardian. Which you couldn't enter without Gar anyway. Is that you, Gar? Welcome back. So, have you made up your mind to join your comrades? Something like that, I guess. So it's true then. There's no more evil in the world. I guess your intuition was wrong. So this means the time has come for you to enter your long sleep then, Guardian Gar. Very well. Go to the tower. I'll tell the watchman you are coming. Farewell, Gar. So as far as entering Junktown is concerned, the only reason to do it would be to grab some nice gear a bit earlier than you're probably intended to have it. Which, unfortunately, the Barbarossa, as strong as it is, does carry the electric property, so on occasion, some things might surprise you with lightning resistance that you wouldn't think would be there. But before we head to Angel Tower, I do want to check the gear they have here, and I did the research. These shots will give you resistance +2. Hey, Berserker. Yep, I peeked in on occasion, didn't comment. I am surprised by your fortitude to just do all that early game preparation. It is boggling to me. But inoculations boost your resistance by 2 stages. What do you do? An extra level where you didn't plan it or something? So unfortunately, talismans only boost your resistance to instant death by 1 stage. Ah, I gotcha. Sorry to hear that then. So combined with talismans, death block would give a total of a +3, which is about as close to resistance as we're going to, or rather immunity, as we can get right now. I mean, if it's just, unless you were explicitly trying to do a perfect level run, I mean, it's just, what, a couple of levels off, right? Yeah, it's just, roll with it. Looks a lot like Gar. Speaking of, did you finish the Contest of Champions? I saw you were fighting Imitai, but I wasn't sure how much further you went past there. That's weird. Where's the shop? Nice. Ooh. So admittedly, I have never actually fought the Hall of Flames properly. I have always taken out the Dodai in round 1 because it's 3,000 experience that way. I have never done that properly, so kudos to you for actually beating him, even if it took a wisdom fruit. Oh, that's fair, yeah. Is it down here, then? That would be a reason to do that, okay. Yeah, that was the one thing I saw that I was a little disappointed with, but at the same time, I was okay with putting... Oh, here it is. I was okay with putting it off. So the weapons shouldn't be a big deal right now. We just completely have better stuff. I will grab 2 mithril... You know what, I'll grab 3. And we're going to grab a small stock of healing items. Oh, are they discounted there? I honestly don't think I've, Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever, found the flyer. I think I saw it mentioned recently. It may look different. But I'm one of them. I, too, am an Urkin. A guardian is what people like me, what Urkin warriors are called. We protect our people from evil and harm. Ryu, Gar, are you still up? Ah, okay. Is that what I told you? That you might die. Oh, never mind. You'll understand once we get there. But I already took a peek at this fishing spot. There was one new fish, and I happened to get him relatively quickly. And that's the angler. Ah, okay, fair. I think I did talk to somebody, but I might not have gotten the item. But if he's hidden, then no, I didn't. Coincidentally, this is an area you can enter, but you can't go more than half a screen into for the reasons mentioned. However, there are enemies here that are relatively dangerous at this point. I say that kind of figuratively. Ah, I got you, alright. And I would bring Nina, but if I recall correctly, there is a wall somewhere in Angel Tower that requires the bazooka to break through. And I'll go ahead and save now that everything is situated. And I could be entirely wrong, but I feel like I have always done it, so... Hey, Bill. Your memory kind of ends with the volcano. Yeah, that's fair. Speaking of the volcano, got super lucky with drops, so ended up getting magma armor and the lava shield, or flame shield. But before we go into Angel Tower, this is everything I've set Ryu up with. Counter is really more if he outspeeds everything and there's multiple targets, if she should be the only one up. I don't see myself using it. Blitz is a keeper, though. She just has Lava Burst. She's really not here for, I was, actually. I didn't expect to get, I didn't expect to get the Flame Shield, and then I looked into how rare it was, so that was a really nice twist for me. I gave Gar Spirit Blast. That was one way to actually hit Lava Men for damage after you hit them with too many fire attacks. And I put Steel, Charm, and Monopolize on them. Well, you might want to say hi, Bill. Maybe they'll tell you Oyasumi. But the biggest set is, of course, on Ryu, because, well, you want those, you want Blitz on him when he's hitting that hard. Which, if I find that he's not, able to attack first often enough, I might move back down from the Magma Armor for now. As far as the Masters are going, you know what, I'll pull it up in just a second. Nina probably has the last level needed for Migas, but I'm not too worried about her. I will come back to Bunyan eventually, but honestly, when you compare Bunyan to Fall, Fall is just a much better option. So I went ahead and slapped Gar on him just to get him kind of sturdy. Gyatso, we'll clear him out eventually. I don't feel like using him right now. Hondura, we just unlocked him. I would set him up if I could get. So, Fall is good if the character is already a terrible caster to begin with, which Pico and Gar both are. The agility penalty is absolutely terrible. But both Pico and Gar are already useless in terms of speed anyway. I have never had Gar be very quick. So that's just incentive to equip the Midas Stone and go with the heaviest gear available. So, and Mary Leap, we're going to keep Mary Leap on Ryu for a bit. But to show you what I mean, I showed this earlier, but I don't think you were here. Here's Pico, who has only had Fall since level 1. So despite the fact he has trash gear, actually, wow, he's actually got some agility. I see, I got you. So you use him primarily as apprentice stuff, which, you know, that's fair. But his health is almost twice Ryu's, despite being 2 levels under. And, honestly, his AP isn't terrible, all considered. But, everywhere that I've looked, people just universally recommend Pico to go under Fall and just never take him off. Which, you know, he's got auto regen, so that's fair. Which I would maybe even show him off with Nina at the same time, but again, I'm pretty sure there's a cracked wall in the tower. And then there's the fact that Gar is required, unfortunately, for Angel Tower. But seriously though, Gyalto is just terrible. That the HP and AP bonuses are great, but having a penalty in every stat other than that, oh. This is Angel Tower, the holiest of holy sites of the Urkin people. And it's so holy, in fact, that there's monsters. Alright, hey, I appreciate you. Take it easy, Berserker. Sleep well. Have a great evening and a wonderful day tomorrow. Barbarossa's so good, though. No, it's actually not holy monsters. In fact, only those who are inhabitants of Tapa may enter, or those who have been granted permission by the Patriarch. You might have noticed that I equipped everybody with instant death resistance, and got shots for instant death. Oh, hey, nice. I believe there's one more item over here. There is no such thing as holy death. Well, actually, I guess holy death would be instant killing zombies, which is a spell. We're just going to keep the Midas Stone on Gar. He is not going to outspeed anything, and getting a constant plus 50% Zenny is, honestly, it's kind of already paid out in dividends, catching him up to 20. Oh, he actually lived. Oh, actually, you know what? That's my bad. I forgot to equip her with the shotgun shells. I too would like a bazooka that shot shotgun shells. I'm supposed to be patrolling, but what if I hurt myself when I jump? Then you're a terrible patrolman. So this is the only way to get into the tower proper. But we'll take a peek down here. Huh. There's a woman lying beyond the Veil of Light. And we're not going to get an explanation for this. Do you have anything to say about this, actually? Nope. But, yeah. Woman in the nude. Mommy? Sorry, Mommy? So welcome to Angel Tower. Despite being called a tower, you're going down. Same hair color, yeah. I'm sure it's a coincidence. Oh yeah, shotgun shell definitely made the difference. And yeah, sure enough, cracked wall right here. I don't believe this is necessary for progress. I believe this just blocked off some treasure. Yep. Diamond ring. Oh, actually, I believe diamond ring is a better talisman. Oh yeah. So there we go. Between that and the shot, Ryu should just be completely immune at the moment. I'm willing to deal with the risk of having the other two, but this way, instant death is not an issue for Ryu. And lo and behold, the same assholes that use AP draining abilities. Alright, I might actually clock him down to the last armor and see if he can outspeed things then. Then again, we're about to level up, so we'll hold out for one more level. So, Phantom is the enemy in question that I have not wanted to deal with directly. Also, that's Gar's casting animation. It's actually pretty good. Alright, +4 agility. We might keep the magma armor on for now and see what happens. In fact, what is he at now? Oh yeah. And if he downsizes to asbestos... Yeah. Which I shouldn't have used. I should have used Momo's heals. But, so, the little Reaper-looking thing that is definitely not a Holy Death monster can just straight up use Death. It does pretty much what it says on the tin. But between the... Oh, hey, vitamins, nice. But between the inoculation and the diamond ring, Ryu should have +5, which is a 100% immunity to status. The other two should have about a 25% susceptibility, I think. But the good thing about Ryu packing such a punch, and also being speedy right now, we can just set up Blitz, and it almost doesn't matter what you're dealing with. You will just murder the group so long as he doesn't miss. I'd say welcome to block puzzles, but if you played a Capcom game in this era, you should be used to block puzzles. Shout out to my my homies that love Resident Evil. I'm gonna nab that chest, drop back down, and go through the doorway. We'll see if Ryu can outspeed the Spectre now. Oh, okay then. We may go ahead and downsize to the asbestos armor. Watch that still not be enough, which, oh well. So there's another mithril helm. Oh, can we not jump down? Okay, never mind then. Okay. So while we're here, we'll keep the magma armor off just to make sure that we don't literally get sapped of all of our AP. How? That said, it doesn't matter if you're immune to death or not. If you completely outspeed him and can guarantee the kill, I suppose it's a non-issue. Which I should honestly be using Charm on the Cerberus, since they apparently drop vitamins. AoE healing is not too shabby to have on demand. So I would immediately start killing them. But these are the guys that drop that flame shield. I'm gonna go ahead and slap them both with Charm real quick. If the white mage is doing more damage than your DPS, and the DPS aren't literally, like, dead or dying, I don't know what to tell you, other than, well, I don't know what to tell you then. Oh, these have to be, they have to be weak to lightning. There is no way you're dealing 300 this early. And because they also drop broadswords, that's why I had 7 of those. Soul gem, nice. Probably going to sell that. Okay, I needed to look at something. We'll look and see if we can't. Oof. We'll look and see if we can't accidentally learn Wind Strike, and you know, max out our chances to get another Flame Shield while we're here. But once you can reliably outspeed whatever your primary targets are in a place, you really do control the flow of basically everything. Especially when you're able to hit for 300 on a non-crit. Alright, so that's it. It's a pretty big jump considering Mithril Shield is honestly what you're supposed to be using until the next town or 2 or 3. So, just like that. Best in slot for a while. Now we head down the stairs. Oh, okay. Well, might as well see about getting a third one. It is ridiculously improbable, but not going to say no. Kind of want to see Ryu crit one of them with the Barbarossa now. Just to see how ridiculous the damage is. But that's our goal. That has to be one I can drop off of. Phantoms do have an extremely high crit chance, but not much you can do about that. Kill them before they can attack, really. That said, with the Midas Stone equipped, there were 300 Zenny apiece, so it's not a bad enemy to kill en masse once you've neutered their primary threat. Actually did need another skill link, so... The charm not only increases the drop rate of items, which I'm not sure if it kicks it up by a step or if it just alters the probability in some specific way, but it also apparently affects the success rate of steel. Like, I'm assuming it's by the same general... Okay, that's pretty good. I'm assuming it's by the same general amount as it would be for drop rate, but steel also has a better success rate on anybody faster than the theft targets. Anybody faster than the target of the steel attempt. Was there another way down? I could have put Gar on Hondura, but that would have been completely counterproductive. Hondura gives a bit of intelligence and a bit of AP, and while the AP isn't bad, especially on somebody that doesn't get any, he also has a penalty to power, and that's basically Gar's big selling point. That's one way to clean up, just counter when your ally misses. Case in point, though, Fall, if you're not counting on speed, and you know the character isn't going to get much in the way of AP, Fall is really good. Yep, okay. When there's that many enemies, I'm just going to clean up with Blitz. Jeez. Alright. Oh wow, they really wanted to get that last word in. I'm sorry. Please allow Ryu and I to go on ahead, alone. Bye, Momo. It looks like we're finally about to get some answers. Guardian Geist. Geist? 234. Guardian Gats. 201. Guardian Gaw. 198. Guardian Gar. 299. Recorded on these stone tablets are the names of us guardians, otherwise known as Dragon Slayers. The number below my name is the number of dragons I killed in the war. Yeah, Dragon Slayer. Ryu, let me tell you what happened to your people. What happened to the Brood. While I'm taking a suspicious amount of distance between us, nearly 400 years ago, the savage and malevolent Brood attempted to conquer the world, igniting a fierce war. The Brood were strong and awesome. We, the people of Irken, beseeched our god for protection from their great evil. By the way, is the music coming through fine? I think it was, or it should be. Our God bestowed upon us guardians her holy might in order to fight the brood. After a mighty struggle, the last of the brood were defeated, and their bones laid here. Ryu, you are the last of the brood. Once you are dealt with, my purpose shall be complete. Prepare yourself, Ryu. Look, I'm just saying, it wouldn't take much. We must reproduce. You know what? I didn't show off what Miracle did. I don't think I need 3 to make it work. But, I'm not too worried about the outcome of this fight. Nope, it worked. Yeah, that gene we got in the volcano makes this. Oh, it just starts with Blitz. That's great. And if it wasn't obvious, it's got a lot of defense. But here's its so-called breath attack. I'm kind of curious as to how strong the normal attacks hit for, though. Well, Blitz will show that, so... Yeah, this is a drastically different outcome than what happened during the Contest of Champions. Oh. Just as I suspected. Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. We were no match for the true power of the brood. But why? What? Don't you finish me off? No. He is not your enemy. Because you're a party member? Yeah, we might not, but I'm just saying. Kaiser Dragon? Apparently at some point Ryu learned the teleport spell? Welcome to Steps of Faith! Okay, that's actually really good. Steps of Faith Extreme, so final Steps of Faith. But yeah, Ryu's got a lot of problems. Got people trying to kill him. A dead red mage in a cutscene, that's great. We're not like them. We're not supposed to be with them. And now we have a case of regression. Return to Dragon. Can't believe you did that, Gar. Wow. Who's this naked dude? Ryu? Do you recognize me? I've been looking for you for years. Ever since you vanished from Angel Tower. Then I heard stories of a dragon appearing in an old mine. Ryu. This is your... Hey, you're finally awake! Oddly appropriate. Ryu, can you forgive me? Yeah, sure, power friendship. I've killed many of your people. Many dragons. I thought that was my purpose, but... Anyway, let's get you out of here first, huh? Here's your gear. You want to hear what I have to say? Come with me. I shouldn't stay here very long. Our people suck if they died to you? Well... That's really rude, but, So yeah, welcome to the actual start of the game. We don't need the diamond ring for now. Oh yeah, once again, why they gave the protagonist, who's going to be a bruiser, all of the healing spells is beyond me, but yeah. He even has a really good sword swing now. But this is, in fact, the same mines as the beginning of the game. If you want to kill me, you have the power and probably the right to do so. But you didn't kill me, even after I tried to kill you. Just like the dragons 400 years ago. If the Brood had fought back, it would be us instead of them that turned into Chrism like this. Why did they let us kill them? Why did God have us kill the Brood? I may not have the right to say this, but I want to know the truth. That's why I ask you. I ask you to let me live until then. Thank you. Now, let's get out of this mine. So yeah, after that whole bit, because God is always evil in RPGs, that's not exactly the case, but, well, who knows, right? But this is why I made sure to put Steal, Charm, and Monopolize on Gar. It's not so much a Japanese thing. They hate organized religion. Or they have a strong preference against it, which is especially prevalent in, say... Well, actually, I was going to say Final Fantasy, but really that only came up in one of them, admittedly. They prefer a more decentralized approach to things. But the mines have not been particularly well taken care of. Or perhaps they've just been stripped by now. Take your pick. The actual ones anyway. Once again, power to move the camera is extremely important. Well, it has been years, Ski. You gotta remember, this place stayed in operation after that. Which, if you stop and think about it, the balls on those miners to keep working after a dragon outbreak. Well, outbreak, there's only one, but when a literal creature of myth that was historically stated to be involved in a war over the whole world, you gotta admit, that's kind of ballsy of them. Also, Gar's fat ass can't fit through these slim openings, so I actually don't know how he managed to get to us earlier. Oh wait, no, he can fit. He got caught on the corner. The fun thing you might not have noticed, because Gar can get caught on the environment, anybody behind him in the party order will actually get caught with him. Not that it affects anything, but... So if we're at the bottom, we should go to B1. So, this must be where you were born. Strong brood aura must have called out to you, huh, Rio? That's right. I called out to him. B2 might have loot, maybe. Maybe. But clearly B1 does as well. So if you really wanted to go fast, if you wanted to be Sonic, you could instead opt for light clothing. It's actually not terrible. It just looks terrible because we literally have something way earlier than we should have it. But the speed, I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure 27 would be enough to have an extra turn against almost anything in the game right now. If you recall during the first session, that opening cutscene, rather the don't push anything at the menu scene, this is actually where the two miners were riding through. That and the elevator. What's a dragon doing running around here anyway? Why doesn't he just become Chrism like all the rest? I haven't used it for so long it's rusted. Yeah, you probably haven't used it since Ryu was here last time. All the miners tell me they got no money. Can't buy anything. How about you? Want something? So no actual gear, but you can get Titan Belt and high boots. And we already stocked up on items, so we don't really need any of this. They're the ones who came to get the dragon, right? Must have been hard work with all the monsters around. I don't know what he's talking about. I ain't seen the first monster. So we're going to head down to B2. Oh. And the second we come out, So we have zombies, we have ghouls, then we have zombie doctors. But we also have Blitz, so we don't care. Yeah, it's because of the way the camera is. But yeah, just, there's nothing blocking the monsters, by the way. It is literally just an open doorway. Do you want to sleep here in this abandoned mine? Filled with zombies? So, oh, I didn't save over that one. Shame. Oh well. So say goodbye to Kid Ryu. Say hello to adult Ryu. He is now a big boy. Fire Slug. Ironically, this thing is basically helpless against us. Not just... Nice. Not just because we completely outspeed him and can one-shot him, but, again, magma armor gives fire absorption, so that was never going to end well for him. I'm gonna have to bring Momo back here, aren't I? Found a multivitamin. Which, those are going to gradually become viable as healing items because, well, our health is getting pretty up there. Also, now we have giant roaches because normal roaches that were this big weren't enough. Because of the giant roaches? Okay, you know what? You might have a point. I, for one, would not want to work in a place with human-sized surf discs called roaches. But overall, they knew that you might not have properly leveled Gar. So a lot of the threats here are kind of underwhelming by comparison. I say as I immediately get a roach jumping on me. First, we want that, and that. That can actually be learned, but it's really not worth it, in my opinion. Bone Dart has a chance of confusing the enemy, which isn't terrible, but more often than not, a confused enemy isn't going to attack other enemies by default. So if we hadn't gotten the Barbarossa, this would actually be stronger than the Claymore. It's also much lighter, but like the Barbarossa, it's also got a special issue. It's got the property of wind. I don't know what resists wind, but I do distinctly recall finding something that did, so it was a big slap to the face. What an interesting time to blitz. No reason to not flip that one. So, you might be wondering why I'm still playing with these switchboards and everything. I want to point out a slight issue with the current situation. As soon as we finish beating the dead to death, see, here's the thing. Gar came in here, right? And on top of that, they can't use the crane. Why is there a boulder that could clearly not be pushed normally there? I mean, sure, I guess he could have pushed stuff in the way or something to block the exit, but I don't know. Either way, the door is open now. We should be able to get through now. What do you think you're doing, Guardian? Ryu. How do you know Ryu's name? Ryu, why do you let him live? Why do you let our enemy live? A dragon? Can you hear it, Guardian? Can you hear our spilt blood crying out for vengeance? Guardian. It's been, what, 400 years? You who tried to exterminate us. Where are you taking Ryu? I throw a phoenix down at it? So it's funny you say that. Well, I don't think the item can... You know, I bought a few. We'll try it. But there is a spell you could have ahead of time if you took the appropriate number of levels with Honduras, or if you leveled Gar up enough, that instantly kills undead. This boss is not immune to it. I'm taking Ryu to meet our god. Why? To make a sacrificial offering of the last dragon. To learn the truth. To learn if the war we fought 400 years ago was right. Ha! Ryu. Kill him. Avenge our people's memories. They destroyed us. The Guardians killed us all. No? Why not? Don't you despise him? Don't you hate him? You must not hate. Silence. If the dragons literally didn't attack, then it's your god's fault. You know, who knows? You have no right. And once again, we get the really nice theme. So yeah, let's just grab an ammonia and see what happens. I don't think the revival item will do it, but... Okay, yeah, you can't target the enemy, so no, that will not work. Hey, one and done. I don't know if it's weak to fire, but it stands to reason that it would be. I think the damage is solid enough to assume. This is like an AoE bone dart, which is about as terrible as it sounds if it actually works. That's AoE poison, if it works. And it did. Yeah, I'm going to go on a limb and say he is actually weak to fire. Pyrokinesis should not be hitting that hard otherwise. Which, you know, that actually is pretty good design. They knew exactly who you'd be stuck with here. And the fire gene is the one of the very few you are guaranteed to have at this point. That should probably do it. No? Oh boy. Well, time to guard. And that's why. This should wrap it up. Yup. Reviled one, why must you always interfere? Why do you always restrain us? Malefic power flows through Ryu. You discovered the power of the Shadow Gene. That was not a dragon. Are you of the brood? A true dragon. A feeling of warmth and love flows into Ryu. You discover the power of the fusion gene. Ryu, what was that? Hog, what happened? Or is that because two genes back to back? A true dragon. That's what it said, right? What does that mean? You're literally asking a child, basically. Yeah, it doesn't happen often. You don't know either, huh? Oh, right. It's pretty important. I don't think it can do very much on its own right now, but, well, I think I've got enough AP that we can, finagle with a little bit. Here, we'll tinker. So there's Shadow. Fusion combines power with allies. Yeah, we have just enough. So, I guess at the moment it doesn't really do much, because now it's just a whelp. Might need a full party to actually see its full value come out. Thanks for the heals! So, interesting thing about the Shadow Dragon, aside from not being related to Fire Emblem, literally just has AoE death as a breath attack. Just AoE death. Just die. Also, chlorine for a poison attack. It's completely useless. So we'll try it out when we have a full party again. Another 4 agility. Oh, you can farm Moxa here. Nice. I may have inadvertently taken the correct route. We'll see. Some sturdy-ass roaches. Yep, I inadvertently took the correct path. Or not. Okay. Okay, well that exit is actually completely worthless. There isn't even treasure hidden there. But if we were to downsize our armor now, and weapon as well, let's just say I were to do this. 40 agility would literally guarantee instant blitz on anything that isn't an ambush right now, as well as guaranteed extra turns. Which, thinking on it, is kind of tempting. And the thing is, Ryu can't become much slower than this, because I've already got some of the heaviest equipment on him. So once he has about 30 agility with this kind of stuff on, you could basically put anything on him as far as a master, and you'd be fine, because the moment you start equipping lighter gear, you're just set. I think 40 is enough to actually stay ahead of the curve for the rest of the game. Could be wrong. Wow, look at that. It's a regular Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. Blitz is so good, though. Oh, and if you need some leather armor, they do drop it. You know, that stuff from the very beginning of the game. Protein. Oh, that's another thing about that grinding location in Mount Zublo. You can just steal protein from the Vulcans. And because it won't attack until you use fire on it, you can 100% hard farm protein. So there you go. There's your defense item. I didn't test it myself, but I believe it was Berserker who said it. You can steal life or magic shards from the toads in, oh, hey, nice. In Puzzle Tower. And I know that at least one enemy that you can steal power food from, so you can just farm up your attack stat. Oh no, Gar's confused. Oh no, Gar's actually confused. So we haven't had a chance to see that yet, but yeah. Zombie doctors will actually heal the enemy team. Only they only party up typically with other zombies, so it'll just team kill. I like how we bought the Barbarossa and we're almost back up to those levels of wealth again. They've got to do it once more? Twice more. Okay. And now we're out of the mines. Well now, Mr. Gar. Were you able to get rid of that dragon for us, huh? Who might that young fella be? Don't worry about that. I took care of that dragon for you. It's gone. Really? That's good news. That dragon. He ran around spitting fire on people. Killed some of my men. Destroyed our machines and made a pretty bad mess of things here. To see, this is why Ryu's still the protagonist. He wasn't in control himself, and he's still just immediately guilty over what he did while in that berserk state. Something wrong? He's alright, just tired. Anyway, thanks a lot. Come on down to the office and get your payment from the boss. Maybe get rid of that big dragon chrism in the mine. We won't have to worry about any more dragons. I can get back to work again. Thank you very, very much. This may not help. But don't judge yourself too harshly. You're not quite in control of yourself in Dragon Form. Just try not to think about it. I know I'll never find anything here, but I still keep working at it. Weren't able to get any work done here for a long time, all because of that little dragon. Why do you have to show up at this mine? I don't remember if there's anything in here. Doesn't look like it. You can still get into fights in that one room, though. It's been so long I've forgotten how to do my job. Weren't able to get any work done because of the dragon. You got the dragon? That means you'll be able to start working again real soon. The Chrism mined here gets sent all around the world. I don't know the details. I just fix things, see? If you're looking for the boss, I think he's in the office. I would rather go to where he isn't. Well, oh well. Thank you so much. What do you say, Mr. Gar? Why don't you stay here? Just in case any more dragons show up. No, thanks. Besides, I don't think you'll be seeing any more dragons. If you say so. I'd really feel a lot better if you were around, though. We must get going. Thank you for the reward. Oh, Mr. Gar. If you're really heading down the mountain, be careful on Ogre Road. We've heard stories about a really ferocious monster on the road, attacking people. If you want to know more, you should go west to Sin City. I guess he's not afraid, though. I mean, he killed a dragon, after all. So, this guy might look familiar. Another dragon showed up here years ago. That fellow over there was attacked by it. So yeah, of the two dudes who got attacked initially when Ryu woke up and, you know, spat breath everywhere, this one at least is alive. He's just, I don't know, perhaps a vegetable? I eat a lot, but also works a lot. Machines run on Chrism, you feed them. And the men here run on the food I feeds them. We'll save once we're out. do think that's everything here, though. One of my friends said he saw a dragon once at some contest in some arena somewhere. I guess maybe they're still around. Got nothing better to do, so I'm digging. Once that dragon's gone, I'll go back to mining. I mean, technically, if you keep hitting the dirt like that, aren't you still technically mining? So yeah, the Dalna mines, yeah, they're reused stomping grounds. And apparently Ryu sleeps in the nude. Can't sleep, huh? I have to apologize to you, Ryu. Not only for trying to kill you, but I don't know if it's right to take you. Take you like this, with me, as I search for God. But why did God see it fit to try to destroy the brood? That's a question whose answer you have a right to know. After leaving the mountain, we'll head east to Windia, and then to the eastern lands, to Angel Tower. I'm getting some deja vu. Also, new world map theme. Now, do I need to find an inn? I do not. Okay, cool. They say that some unusual fish live in the colder areas upstream. Alright, so we are going to come back to that, because I'm pretty sure I can get a new rod. So, the first world map theme is solid, but there is no going back to it. And honestly, the second theme really does just have some feel-good vibes to it. Good thing, too, because you're stuck with it. Imitai, you say? It's like the battery's dead. Daddy can't make any money now that the Contest of Champions is closed for good. Dear, can't you do something about that big golem? Do you know how much money I spend on food every month? Once upon a time in the Contest of Champions, I was known as the mighty Imitai. But I've been down on my luck ever since I threw a match to some kids whose friends were being held hostage. Now I don't have any money to pay off the mortgage on this wonderful house and the prime real estate it's on. I'd like to make you a deal. If you give me 10,000 zenny, I'll teach you all my magic. What do you say? So, despite being a con artist, because yes, that all the my sick daughter, that was in fact a lie. Imitai actually is a solid magic master. But despite saying he's going to teach you all of his spells, he only has a few, but the key point is there's a really good one. So we're going to pay the 10,000. Wow, it really is 10,000 zenny. I never thought I'd really get... Alright then, a deal's a deal. I'll teach you everything I know. But we'll worry about that later. Meanwhile... new area? What this? I'm sure we'll figure out what this is later. Just wanted to, peek in and see it. That said, I can't imagine this dude's place, if he is still paying a mortgage, is that expensive, because I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. It ain't even got much in the way of grass. So this is a checkpoint. You can't actually go past here. There are a few rooms we can try to loot. Okay. Just fly over the gate. Well, as happenstance would have it, that super big dragon form that went peace and flew out of the, or teleported out of Angel Tower is not available right now, so... Silence is almost tangible in this hushed place. And we will be going there to see what Manilo's got for us. The medium dragon form has wings. Yeah, but much like a bee, those wings are not big enough. Gar's wings... Have you looked at this guy? Look at this chunky man. Do you really think those are going to make him fly? Also, look at this dude's walk animation. I'm watching. What am I watching? Oh, this and that. So Sin City, same music as Gunmel. If we treat everyone like a bee, they can fly. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. So let's see. So this is what you should have at this point in the game. The Silver Mail, which... that's 6 points less on defense, but I may grab one for Ryu just... and it's fine. His speed's already pretty up there. But we'll check all the shops real quick. Hey, I got everything from diapers to tombstones. What do you need? Speaking of tombs, even though that's the incorrect pronunciation, I did not log into 14 today. I am going to have to do a ridiculous amount of stuff to cap on my tombstones. Right now I'm trying to talk to this one. I'll teach you not to sell me junk like this. I want to tell your boss about this. These weapons, sirs, contain the mighty power of the mighty Ashura, warrior god, and are handmade by yours truly, the magnificent Seeking. Now they can be yours for a limited time only. I don't remember if this does anything. Doesn't look super strong, though. I'll look into it later. I also do still need to finish the current tribal quest, so there is that. Only the boss and his men are allowed through here. Huh? You'll say you'll give me 1,000 zenny if I let you through? I don't know. What? You didn't say that. Oh well. Sorry, but there are no more stores this way. Tell anyone this, but I got some Chrism for sale. I gotta watch out, though. Chrism smuggling's a pretty serious crime, and if I get caught... I ain't got nothing. But if you could spare me some coins, I can tell you a thing or two. What do you say? Sure. Thank you kindly, Sarah. What he wants to know about? The Ogre Road Monster. So you've heard about that, eh? I don't know as much, but I heard the people on Ogre Road down south of here is getting attacked by some kind of monster. Say it's some kind of tiger or something. Well, I would go through all of his dialogue, but... damn. What's that woman selling? Hee 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 hee. Can't you tell by looking? She's in the oldest business there is, if you knows what I mean. Meanwhile, Ryu's like, huh? Everyone here's got something to sell. Me? I sell what's not on the menu. If you catch my meaning, handsome. Could have swore you could buy a rod there, though. It must come from a chest relatively soon. So here's Ogre Road. One sec. I hate it when you gotta sneeze, and then it doesn't quite commit. It just kind of stays and then wears off. Oh, of course you would actually land the blind. That'll teach you to blind me. Which, at this point, putting steel on Ryu would probably be the best option. But you want to just be able to whack. Oh. I mean, not gonna use it, but, good to have, spare weapons to sell, I guess. But, so far we ain't found this, scary monster. Go ahead and get those. So Flying Kick, we actually already got that. Scales off of agility for damage. I am not entirely sure if it ever scales well. It's kind of similar to the charge move that's currently on Gar, which you can get from Volt's early game and from Fall. It scales off of defense, though. At the end of the day, though, the best thing to pump up is your primary attack stat. And, well, go from there. Hourglass. Now, if there's a busted item in this game, that's definitely it. You can actually learn something from these. Not that that's an issue for the moment. I want to say you can steal a stat boosting item from them, but I don't know for sure. But if you can, I do know which one. Oh, wow. Oh, I bet it disrupted the power formation or something. Let me check after this fight. Oh, wow. Yep. Okay, and that's the loop back up there. Okay, there we go. So we actually probably could have been doing a lot more damage to that zombie dragon. But yeah, you can learn Mind Flay from these dudes. It lowers your attack, though, so it's really not worth considering. I guess if you're fighting a boss and it's spamming magic, it could be worth it, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's worth the loss of stopping power. Oh yeah, you can immediately tell the difference in the attack power. Ooh. 500. Okay. Alright. Oh no. I mean... Is this the monster? Tiger? Sounds angry like one. I mean, it doesn't even have Eye of the... Well, you tried. Eye of the Tiger, though. Yeah, sure. You know... Kinda wanna... Okay, then. Whoops. Oh well, 6 is pretty good. Oh, okay. Bye. Can't believe we let it get away. Let it get away, rather. One of the most popular fishing spots, just full of big fish. Upper trout, but okay, well. Well, even if I don't see myself needing it, I would still like to bring my AP back up to cap. That monster. Tiger. Like he was watching the road. What does he want? Is it connected with Sin City somehow? So we're going to go a bit further. I've still got a fair amount of time, and I already know the general progression from here. I do have a good idea of where I want to call it, so we're going to keep going till then. But, Mount Levitt. The de facto, here's a mountain theme in this game, admittedly. I just want to tell him. Okay, so you can steal life shards from Goo Titans. And, they give 330 experience right now, which means they have a net value of 660. Not as good as the Vulcans, which can still be encountered in packs of 2. But, it's something. Hee hee hee. Money. Blue goblins. I don't remember what these do. Besides die. Oh, okay, they can cast spells. Oh yeah, no, if Ryu can just get an extra turn on them like this, then yeah, they're done. Still want to steal from the slashers, just to be sure. Blue goblins drop these Scramasax, which doesn't really matter at the moment, but that's neat. And we're now back in the Ural region. I believe I think I did mine? I actually don't know. So I should make an effort to... Well, I'm not even going to bother with the tribal quest today. Hey, look, it's another of these. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I just haven't felt motivated to play 14. Got other things to do and other things on my mind. But yeah, if you recall, this was the bridge that was completely just not there. Which, actually, thinking on it... Okay, he's still worried about that. Field of Flowers is reacting to the Fairy Tiara. You want to use the Fairy Tiara? Sure. Oh? Oh. There you are. Dummy, dummy, dummy. What have you been doing until now? You're just a big meanie. Don't you know if you leave us alone, we'll die? Don't ever leave us alone that long again, dummy. Hey, you think I'm a dummy, don't you? This isn't like the forest. We can't take care of ourselves like we did there. Please, please, pretty please. You've got to tell us what to do. You don't need me to tell you what you have to do, right? Right. Okay, it's up to you now. So, welcome to the great joys of managing a fairy civilization. Probably should have done this the moment we came out of the mine, but whatever, it's fine. To start with, we are just going to stock up on food, and we're going to go from there. Put them into a large bottle. Yeah, you gotta get those soul gems from somewhere, right? Huh, that's weird. We can't walk through the Ural Road. I'm sorry, sirs. We'll have to ask that you wait here for the time being. We're investigating rumors that someone from McNeil Village has been smuggling foodstuffs onto the black market. No one will be allowed to enter or leave until our investigation is finished. I guess we're stuck here for a while. Let's go see what's happening in the village, I wonder who could be smuggling. Well, you are right in that we could literally walk up the hill and jump down after the fact. It would be nice to sleep in a bed for a change. Is there an inn? Welcome. Looking for a room for the night? McNeil Village has problems. There's a wild tiger on the loose, and the mayor's under investigation for wrongdoing. Who'da thunk? But we're still open for business. Gotta make a living, huh? Tiger, huh? I wonder if it's the same one that got away from us on Ogre Road. Got away? You mean you didn't kill it? Should we have? A few days ago, that tiger showed up, wounded. It ran up into Cedar Woods, up north of here. I'm not blaming you or anything, but you should stay away from the forest. There's nothing worse than hunting a wounded animal. Perhaps we're not to blame. Would you like us to take care of the tiger for you? Would you? Oh, that would be wonderful. I'll give you a special rate on the room as thanks. Must be free, because I didn't pay for it. Good luck. So, now we're bounty hunters. Guess we're gonna wrap the... Hey! Hey, look at this suspicious dude. Ha ha ha, that's right, sir. Mayor McNeil's been up to no good for a long time. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Just keep doing your thing, Loki. So see, things have completely come full circle. You start in the mine as a kid. You make it over to Cedar Woods. You do all that other stuff. You wake up in the mines as an adult. You make your way to Cedar Woods. Everything it's a circle of life. And unfortunately, the monsters haven't learned. Wait. Wow, I'm a little surprised it can outspeed me. Next time I'll wake up in the mines as an old man. Back in my day... Tipo. For you? No. You want to go alone? It's my guess you know something about that tiger. In that case, I'll wait for you here. Cue, the best theme in the game? For you? Is that you? Was that you on Ogre Road? So that was you. Doesn't that beat all? I never imagined I'd get beat by you, Ryu. I wasn't holding back at all. Still, I mean... It's nice to know you're okay, Ryu. I mean, I thought... On the far end of Ogre Road, there's a black market. The guys who tried to kill us, the ones working with McNeil, came from there. It took me a while, but I finally tracked them down. I kept an eye on who went in and out of the black market from the road. I I kept on attacking them. I thought I would avenge you and Tipo, but look how I ended up. I feel a little better now, knowing that at least you're alive and well. But I can't stop. Not until I teach those guys not to mess with me or my family. So yeah, the tiger was Ray. And Balio and Sunder not only failed to kill one kid, they failed to kill 2 kids. Amazing. What happened to the man-eating tiger? To the village? The other kid is probably alive too. I mean, I suppose there is the fact that there was some kid that was robbing people in Windia. But besides that, we have no evidence other than Balio and Sunder are a bunch of idiots. So, maybe. But at the same time, maybe they actually got one thing right. Who knows? So yeah, old lady, we kind of didn't kill it. Oh wait. Ow, ow, it hurts. It hurts. Now look, I don't take pleasure in the pain of others. But good. Fuck you, Loki. Piece of shit. I wonder if that wasn't Ray just now. Oh no, he must have come back to take revenge on us. I guess this man must have made someone angry for some reason. Someone came running up and knocked this man down, and then ran off towards the manor. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, that is not being pushed over. That's being mauled. Not that he didn't deserve it. Sir, can you get rid of that man-eating tiger too? Here to get rid of that, get that tyrant of a mayor. I wonder. I think I understand now why Ray hates these people so much. The mayor's behind all this, right? This may not be for me to say, but aren't you interested in getting revenge, Ryu? Like Ray? I see. I suppose things would get out of hand if you used your power. Oh, and look at this! Who's in ropes? Mr. McNeil, you have been found guilty of smuggling. In the name of the King of Windia, I hereby arrest you. No, you got it all wrong. It wasn't me, really. We know a thing or two about your friends, Balio and Sunder. The ones who work for the organization you told us about. But they are dead, yes. I like how Goldie Boy over there is getting ready to draw his sword. Gar? And Ryu? Long time no see. This is the infamous mayor, eh? Golden armor guy is a Giga Chad? He might think he is. We might be able to tell you a little something about that organization, but first, I think you should send him off to Windia without delay. Alright, Gar. Return to the castle, and take Mr. McNeil with you. Yeah! Kick his ass! Now, please tell me what's going on. And that's what happened. The power of the brood. For you. I don't know what to say. It's all so big. I only just realized that while I have fought the dragons for almost 500 years, I still know almost nothing about them. Of course, Ryu himself is the one who must really be curious about them. Right, Ryu? I see. Let's concentrate on more urgent matters now, okay? Don't give me that look. What if Sin City is the headquarters of that gang? We should go check it out. No matter how hard we think about it, we're not going to figure anything out about the brood just sitting here. So we should take care of the business at hand, the investigation. So let's get going. You know how to get to Sin City, right? So, Nina has not leveled up at all, which that's fine. Actually, does Ryu... Ryu is 1 point of agility slower, despite wielding a 10-weight weapon and wearing weight 8 armor. Oh, and by the way, don't worry about McNeil. No matter how strong that tiger is, he won't be able to break into the castle. You don't say. So, one thing we will do before heading to Sin City is check in with Migas. We should have enough levels now to wrap Migas up. Welcome back, my students. Wow, seriously? Back after you've gotten stronger. If you're ready, we are. Well, that's a little unfortunate, but one more level should do it just fine. Which she should get before too long, so whatever. But the moment that we finish up Migas, we're just going to switch her right on over to Imitai. Unfortunately, even though you physically go through Mount Levitt, you don't get to shortcut through it. You must go through it as a dungeon every time you come through this area. Okay, so there's no reason to even worry about their loot. Gold hairpin. Ooh. Which, we might try something funky with her in terms of gear going forward, but we'll get to that in a minute. One, I'm not sure if what I'm thinking of will work, but it is something that could pay out dividends. We're going to head back over to Sin City. And I guess we're going to do a big ol' investigation. Though, I mean, if Balio and Sunder are executives, I don't think you have to worry about any organization being particularly dangerous. Now, unlike Mount Levitt, we can just zoom right past Ogre Road. Gar wouldn't tell us what happened at Angel Tower, but I somehow knew that somewhere you were alive, Ryu. Since he wasn't able to protect you then, Ray decided to take out his anger on Balio, Sunder, and the organization they belonged to. Yeah, he didn't do much for the whole Balio and Sunder bit, though. That kind of fell on us. So, we'll save here. And then proceed to Sin City. Something's not right. That smell is blood. Putting the meme aside, is blood. Tiger. It hurts. Yeah, makes sense. A man-eating tiger. That wasn't supposed to be on the menu. A tiger came in and surprised us. No, I'll stop. I'll stop smuggling Chrism, I promise. Just don't hurt me. This tiger came in and attacked us. kept growling and asking us where the boss is. No answer. He's dead. I told them they'd get in trouble. They didn't stop. Oh, I'm hurt bad. I'll give you all my money. If you'll give me some healing herbs, sure. Thank you. Nina sold a healing herb for 10 zenny. It was horrible. A monster. But more importantly, a chest. A tiger came and attacked us. Said he wanted the boss. The boss took off a long time ago. He probably ran off to the checkpoint up north. So yeah, Ray decided to come in and clean up shop. A tiger. It has to be Ray. He must have given up on McNeil and come here. Still trying to make it up to himself for that time long ago when he couldn't protect Ryu. But what's the point in doing that now? Besides, if he kills the boss, how will we be able to interrogate him? I mean, just frame him. It's probably what the king likes to do anyway. So this might backfire, but I want to see what happens if I optimize her gear for speed. It's a tiger. What do you think you're doing? Do you know who I am? I mean, you're running away. I know who you are. You're the Dawn of Sin City, the high and mighty Nikba, right? Well then, you know what'll happen to you if you mess with me, right? I'll ignore what you've done to Sin City. Just as long as you stop your little game now, okay? That's what your men said years ago, when they came to kill us. That our game had gone too far. But unfortunately, I'm still a kid at heart, you see. I just don't know when to quit. Ryu, I thought you might show up. If I'd been as strong then as I am now, maybe I could have saved Tipo. But I never wanted to hurt anyone. By the way, you shouldn't look away from the dude you're attacking, just saying. That's why I just kept goofing off, playing robber. I was afraid of my own strength. Oh no, Ray's dead. So, Gar's not really going... Well, I suppose stealing would be valuable, but Gar's just not going to do much of use. Yeah. Afraid to hurt people. You, a man-eating tiger. Our power's been given to us by God to use as we see fit. Use it to make your life better, like me. Ryu, huh? You're the punk who killed Balio and the others, aren't you? Good. I tie up all the loose ends at once. So, ideally, she is fast enough to get an extra turn. I mean, honestly, Ryu can just tear this guy's ass up on his own, so... I don't know. We'll look and see if fusion actually works now that we've got a party of 3. So resist just literally makes you invulnerable for the turn. Nope, that is just a complete... Okay, I'm gonna have to look into how that works later. Now, I don't know if... Okay, status effects will go through it. Alright, she is not quick enough to get an extra turn. And we completely wasted, what, 21 AP on that garbage? Okay. Actually, how quick are you, Ray? So, Ray has an agility of 33. Well, he can go ahead and heal himself. No, I feel like Super Combo would just be the better option, period. So, I didn't think he would do that if I was able to punch in controls, but yeah, so he's just going to, by default, go into Were-Tiger for this fight, which is problematic for one big reason. Damn it. Ooh. Let's try this again, shall we? So that is the one thing you can do. When he's like that, he is under a status that is called Berserk, which you can actually artificially create with a different... Well, I say artificially. You're supposed to cause it with a... Okay, we're gonna heal. You can guide anybody who's Berserk with influence, but your mileage will vary. In which, for this fight specifically, Ray might only attack Mikba, but I don't know. If you were to use it in any other fight, though, he will 100% potentially attack the party. Ooh. Okay, maybe we'll see an EX turn like that. Hey. Oh, shit. Nice. It must have been really skirting the line then. Thanks for killing yourself, Ray. Watch him die. Okay. So you know what? Now that we actually do have a guaranteed extra turn, I'm just going to have her resist. That way she doesn't take any damage. We do run the risk of Mikba dying and Ray not getting experience, but experience is easy to get. I don't know, will he still do it again? Okay. So I guess he learns his lesson after he gets his shit kicked in twice. Hey, just in time. Yeah, so one more fight and Nina should be able to finish up Migas. Happy now, you freak tiger. This is what your power's for. To get rid of those who get in your way. Too bad. It looks like the people you're looking for, Balio and Sunder, have already been killed by that kid there. Bye, Mikba. Power of the Brood? Deadba? Yeah, basically. You're saying you used it on them to avenge us. Is that right, Ryu? What have I been doing then? Does it mean anything, Ryu? Even now, without your help, I probably wouldn't have won. What do you say? Why don't you and I go get them? Go get those fools in McNeil Village who let them do that to us. With your power, we'd kill them all in no time, eh? Hold it. In the name of Windia, I won't allow you to get away with that. To be fair, Nina, nothing in Windia could stop Ryu if he wanted to do that. I was just kidding. Ever since Ryu beat me on Ogre Road, I realized I wouldn't be able to even the score. I thought that if I used my power, change into a tiger, I'd be stronger than anything else. But in the end, I wasn't even able to control my own power. All I did was just run around attacking things. But hurting people is not true power, is it? If that's all the power of the Brood was based upon, I would have had no hesitation in exterminating them. The Brood fought a war and almost destroyed the world. Isn't that the power Mikba was talking about? Probably. Same power of death and destruction, only on a scale completely beyond yours or his. How many times do I have to say it? Ryu's not going to destroy the world or anything. Why is there such power? Such dangerous power in the world? None of the brood have been destroyed. The only one who can answer that is our God. That's why you want to go meet God. You don't joke around, do you? I've got a few questions of my own. Like, why do people like Mikba and me have our powers? Boys are back in town. So we're also still poisoned, despite everything. You know, just pointing that out. So yeah, we are very slightly above level, but that's fine. But, there was a door in here that needed picking. Ray can just pop that open like that. Hey, I knew I was right. So now we have a better rod. Hell yeah. I mean, what were the guards doing? They weren't helping. Some guard outpost, am I right? It's time. Get ready. Balanced rod, long range and powerful. I just need to figure out what these fish want. Oh, that's the same one. But yeah, now that we're not stuck to the two most basic rods in the game, fishing will actually get a bit easier. There's going to be some things that are still actually terrible to try to get, but... Actually, did we go out to 40 yet? Almost. But we can actually start doing some stuff now. Come on. I'm gonna try those shadows at the far end. I probably can't get to with that. Huh. Thought the bass wouldn't go for that. Well, I suppose there's worse things to get several of than bass. That said, I will be fishing a bit off stream. I just wanted to grab whatever we were lacking from. You know what? Let's be sure that there was something missing from this one before I commit too long. Oh yeah. In fact, I've just been getting specifically the thing I already had.
Good buddy.
Oh yeah, I can see one of them now. Okay. No, there's no escaping.
Good way.
This would be the best one to get in, but it's also the hardest one to line up just... Okay, that might be our not bass. Oh. Well, we'll come back for that. I did see a octopus-looking one start to come up. Unfortunately, if they're hugging the edge that close, they are actually a real pain to get over. Hey. If the fish bites, it's consent.
Very good.
Martian squid.
Great.
And if we can figure out what this one wants, that should be our last new one here. No, I just have goals. These, what does it want? There we go. What is that? A red catfish.
Great.
And now we're going to hit the other one. Which may or may not be filled in now, because there could be some overlap. Nope, still got an unknown.
Get ready.
Well, let's start with the merchant. This guy's like an old Lalafell. He smells the money.
Hey. Good.
Alright. Ooh. It doesn't matter if that's limited to somebody. At one weight with that kind of power, that's worth grabbing. And the laurel isn't terrible. I would need one more black bass and a Barandi. Which may or may not be what's here.
Hey.
Why are there piranhas that far out?
Good. Hit.
Is this the new one?
Good.
Nah, it's Rainbow Trout.
Hit.
But hopefully it won't take too long to find whatever the new fish is.
Good.
Now, if only it was a little more distinct on this side. Uh-huh. I think I just barely made it out. Oh, hold up. That's a big one.
Hit.
Not you.
Good.
Now I need to wait for it to poke out from the big... Yep. Thanks for that, Piranha. Completely ruined everything. Well, they are certainly picky. Do I literally just not have the bait at once? And now I can't even... Well, the large one is probably what I need to catch, but we'll reset the area and see if we can't get lucky, but I might not have what it wants.
Get ready.
Do one more cast, but if I don't see the shadow, we'll just come back when we've got some more lures. Well, that's unfortunate, but we will come back later. Take a peek in here. We're going to be busy with getting the food stock up for a bit. You know what, let's try and catch another black bass right quick, because we will need a second one for that cat's bulgur.
Get ready.
Plus, we've already caught one before, and it should be really easy to pick out. Oh, I think that was it right there, actually.
Hey!
Yep. But boy, does it want to fight.
Very good. Great!
Uh-huh. Well, Ray can outspeed it at least. I should honestly just have Ryu use Blitz. Thanks for the heal. You know what? I will use Blitz. Oh, it wasn't enough. I'm a little surprised, actually. That is weird, though. I thought you only needed a speed gap of like 4 to double, but maybe I was wrong. Alright, that should be enough to finish off Migas. We'll need to figure out somebody to put Ray under. Oh, actually, whoops. Welcome back, my students. There we go. You know, you deserve a reward. Therefore, I give you this. And now we've got all of Migas' spells. We'll reassign it later. There's no point in her having Typhoon since, well, she has Typhoon. And I'll assign her to Imitai off stream since I would have to go through Mount Levet, that place again. Oh, now I can't go through Eggnog Road. I need to use the Eastern Bridge, right? This time, I don't think Daddy, the King, will let me go. He thinks it's your fault I ran away the first time, Ryu. But I have an idea. Ryu, you broke up the black market. Mafia, right? All you need is one more feather in your cap, and even he will have to admit you're a real hero. Remember the plant where they grow the vegetables using the Chrism energy? It looks like there's something funny going on there lately. I've been thinking we need to check it out, so... why don't you help me? I'm sure the King will forgive you if you help me solve this problem, right? Really? Great. Let's go then. Plans down the road to the east. I didn't consent to this. And don't worry, we will be wrapping up shortly. I just want to get one little tidbit done first. Sorry, Gar. You can't join us anymore. This reactor doesn't have enough pressure. If we don't get the valve tuned up soon... Right, honey? What do you think? Huh? Oh, the parts I asked for. Just put them down over there. Whoops, not the parts. Sorry. What is it, honey? I can't play with you right now. Who are those people? Friends of yours? What? Ryu? Ryu? Is it really Ryu? It's been so long. Hold on, just a minute. I've got to finish this first. You've sure gotten big, haven't you? Boy, how many years has it been since you died at Angel Tower? Huh? Huh. Gar tried to kill Ryu because he thought he was an evil dragon. But actually, you don't know if the Brood are evil or not, so you're going to meet God to ask? I don't really know anything about the Brood. All I really understand are machines. Sorry. Mama? What about the plant? What's wrong with it? Oh, yeah, listen. The director, Palette, is missing. And the plant's falling apart. Bad crops are the least of our problems. If we don't do something soon, something awful could happen. Mutants appearing. A Chrism reactor overload. Just about anything could happen. The only one who knows what's really going on is Palette. Well, then we have to find him and ask him what to do. I guess. He sometimes disappears for a while, but I've heard he never goes too far. You mean you might know where he is? Let's go look for him then, Mama. Okay, honey. Yay! So, what were you doing here, Mama? Well, after we all broke up at the tower, I thought I would study Pico some more. So I returned to Windia with him. But I wasn't able to handle it by myself, so I came here thinking I could ask Director Palette to help me. Pico? Pico is here? Yeah, over to the east. There's a place where there's a tree called Yggdrasil. Lately, Pico's been spending all of his time there. He's always over there playing by that tree. Pico was born here, so maybe he knows something. I mean, he can't talk or anything, but if you want to bring him along, the tree is east of the plant. Okay, so I forget who it was that brought it up. It might have been Berserker. But yeah, no, that hole is still there. That never did get patched up. Yggdrasil. A legendary tree said to be the embodiment of an ancient sage who taught the world the meaning of true wisdom. Enshrouded in green, awing all who view its majesty. It has been a symbol of faith to all as the holy guardian of the forest for untold ages. This is the place. This is where Pico likes to hang out. Pico? That's funny. I thought I heard someone talking. Ukyo. Did you just say something? Ukyo? I can understand him about as much as I understand a tree or a flower. And they don't talk. Anyway, come on, Pico. We're going to go check out the plant where you were born. Ukyo. Yay! And with that, we now have all 6 party members for the whole game. We have one more thing to do before I wrap up for the evening. I'm going to immediately get into a fight with low-level monsters. So, first, I do want to go ahead and finish off Mary Leap. We should be ready to finish off their skills. Shadow Walk. So, Ray isn't slow, but I kind of want to get his speed to about 50. So, simply because he's close to a level and I don't feel like slapping him on Bunyan, and definitely not Fall, we're going to put him with Mary Leap. And we should be able to get the last skill. Oh. Well, like I said, I want to get his speed to 30 even with the gear on, so 1 or 2 more levels isn't that big of a deal. Assuming, yeah, I still got room. So Shadow Walk is a guaranteed crit, and it might be a guaranteed hit. As in, I don't think it can miss, but if it hits, it's a crit. Which, having a speedy person with a guaranteed crit, especially someone like Ryu, that's how you end a fight immediately, if it's not a boss. Like, if we were to fight something right now that was weak to lightning, there would be no point in going into a dragon form. It would be quicker to just start shadow walking out the gate and just blitzing its health down that way. It would probably be a lot more AP efficient, too. It's funny, isn't it? How we all ended up together again. I wonder where Director Pallet went, though. Leading the plant like this? With everyone helping me like this, I'll be finished in no time. Weep weep? Looked like he was talking. Must have been my imagination. What's an onion doing walking around like that? Mutant? What's that? So... off stream, I will get Nina apprenticed to Imitai. I'll see about trying to fish some more. Depending on how much time I do have, of course. And honestly, that's about it. Our hands are kind of tied on where all we can go right now. But the next time we play Breath of Fire, we will be picking up with the plant. We'll also figure out our gear distribution and all that then. But for the time being, let's rest. And there we go. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. Don't really feel like raiding because I don't really have the time to hang out at another stream at the moment. If any of y'all have checked out BitWizard, he is streaming some more Xenogears though, so feel free to hop over there. Again, thank you for coming. We will most likely stream Underrail tomorrow. If I do too, we will loop back around to Breath of Fire though. We should stream at least once every day up till Friday. No guarantees on the weekend. But yeah, that's about it. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Get you some rest. And I'll see you next time. Thank you again, and take care.